Hello, can you hear me? You can hear me, type 555. You can hear me, type 555. Okay, so fast, almost Christmas already. So this will be I think the second last week, okay? Before we go for Christmas 2 weeks and New Year Day off for our Zoom. Okay, anyway, Alfred from wait, let me see. Let me see. So anyway, Alfred, from 22nd December onwards to 4th of the January, we'll have a rest for the Zoom. Then we'll resume on 5th of January.
Okay, Merry
Okay,
Christmas,
finally,
everyone.
everyone, yeah. So guys, can you give a thanks to Alfred, Xinhua, Pochu for the Super Wednesday team for taking over for 2 weeks holiday. So 50 weeks of 50 Wednesday altogether. And even is during a holiday season, they are still here. No matter what. Can you help me to say thanks to Super Wednesday? Say thanks Super Wednesday.
Thank you for giving us the chance, lah, Jinlong. We enjoy it a lot, lah.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Because Wednesday is the only time, at least right now, Super Wednesday take the load for me. So I got Wednesday to go out to have dinner with my family. Okay, so now we talk about the complaint. So any one of you have any question regarding the compensation plan? Anyone have question regarding the compensation plan? Like it can be a rank up. Okay, so recently what I get asked the most is, Jinlong, I already achieved 1 star executive already. So why I haven't get the breakthrough incentive money? If you see your rank is 1 star executive, but you didn't see the money, very likely you didn't fulfill the full requirement. So you cannot base on the dashboard. You have to always go back to your dashboard, click the binary balancing. I'm not saying look at your binary balancing. I'm saying go to your binary balancing because there is a report there to show you all the legs in the left, in the right. Okay, so then next question, Jinglong, I already see my breakthrough incentive already. Why my career title is still not 1 star executive? It's just like last time when we have a lifetime rank, when we go to director or senior director, it takes 2 weeks before you can see your real career title. So same thing. So some people they quite fast, maybe they rank up very early of the week, so the next week they can see already. But most of the time, on average, you wait for 2 weeks for your career title to be your real rank. Okay, so just remember, and if you, I think the money is the most important thing. So if you don't get the money, go to binary balancing to make sure why. And if you get the money already, congratulations. And then you ask why the career title wasn't updated, it takes 2 weeks. Okay, guys, you can follow. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about something very important also. For those Singapore members, it's regarding the GST. Most likely next week or in the next 1 to 2 weeks times lah, the GST is going to come. So just I hope you already stock up for your stock in the during the promotion. So when I was in Singapore yesterday, and a lot of people asked me this, hey, Jinglong, my downline asked me if they place order in Malaysia, can you bring them from Malaysia to Singapore or not? Very smart. Haven't start yet. Already too planning for me already. Okay. So any of you, you have members asking the similar question? If yes, that 555. Any of your Singapore downline asking you the similar question? Can I place order in Malaysia and then I find some way to ship to us? I can save that 9% GST. Anyone? If yes, that 222. 555. I say 5, sorry, 555. Any of your downline already start saying this? If yes, that 555. Yes, that 555. Amazing, right? Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to do a calculation to show you. Of course, the final decision is on you, but I don't think you are going to consider. Okay, so I'm going to do a calculation to show you. Okay, wait. Okay, okay. So can you guys see I'm writing? Can you guys see? If yes, type 111. Can you guys see? I'm typing 111. Can you guys see? 111. Okay, amazing. So let's start. Let's talk about advanced package. Okay, let's talk about advanced package. Okay, advanced package. So in US dollars, okay, we talk about advanced is 535 US dollars. Okay, so the advance in Malaysia is 2354. Okay, 2354 ringgit. So after the GST happened, so you need to add on 9%. Okay, so let us calculate. The new US dollars after factoring 9% is additional 48.15. 583.15 equal to 583.15 the USD. So we need to change to Sing dollar. Okay, we change to Sing dollar. Okay, let me Google the rate. Okay, let me Google the rate. Okay, so USD to SGD 1.30. Okay, 1.30. Fair enough. So we are going to use 1.30.
Jinlong.
Hey, yes.
Can you write a little bit bigger? Because it's very small on the screen.
Very small. Okay.
Ah,
How about if I zoom in?
better now. Yes. Okay.
So let us look at 583 times 1.8, 1.3. So we're going to times 1.3 equal to 758. Okay, so this is Sing dollar. Sing dollar 758. Okay, 758. So this is the Sing dollar for Singapore members that you guys need to use it. Okay, so now let's say you say, oh, Jinlong, no, I want to buy from Malaysia. Okay, remember you cannot use your market rate because you are using your credit card, right? You're using your credit card, either is DBS or OCBC. So you have a very huge exchange loss over there. So I'm just want to be kind with you. I'm going to use the card. I'm going to use the rate from CIMB. I can even use the rate in the custom, in JB custom. It's just like on my way back, I take a look on the exchange rate. It's 3.15. Okay, 3.15. So divide by 3.15. Guys, let us calculate. 2354 divided by 3.15. 2354 divided by 3.15. So it's equivalent to Sing dollar 743. Okay, so here is about $11 different, but I want to let you know, don't forget, if you are purchasing in Singapore, you are going to have pickup. If you are getting from Malaysia, you want to get from your friends from Johor, so you are going to add a shipping fee. So let's take average, okay, because sometimes you are going to buy some a la vida. So I'm going to put it as 3 US dollars. Okay, to be fair, 3 US dollars. Okay, normally with 2 US dollars, 1.9. Now I put it 3 US dollars. Okay, so 3 US dollars times 1.3, so equal to about 4 Sing dollar. So you need to add additional 4 Sing dollar. So it become Singapore dollar $751. So guys, congratulations. You can have a saving of Sing dollar $7. Guys, do you think that is a very good saving? For a 700 over dollar, you save about 7,758. You save about 0.9%. So congratulations, after you do all the work, you save about 0.9%. So anyone is going to buying from Malaysia, you type 111. Anyone saying that crazy for this 0.9%, I want to buy from Malaysia for what? You want to continue to get from Singapore with that 222. 111 or 222. 122. For this 0.9% saving, if you really want to be safe, really know how to save, this is the calculations lah. Okay, so I want you to know this. Okay, 3.15, I'm using an exchange rate for money changer. If you are using debit card, do you think that the rate will be higher or lower than this? For sure lower, man. So when you get even lower, maybe it go to about $6 only. But now I just be more lucky. Maybe you think that I want to save money, Jinlong. I will take $6, go to the custom, go to the money exchanger, use the ringgit, bank into my friend. Wow, just because I want to save this 0.9%. Can, you can, but this is the dollar you send. So I want to show you, in order to save this $7, right? What are the work that you need to do? Number one, you need to look for a friend that stay in JB. Okay, so this is also a cost, because why? Because next time when you meet him or her again, you need to belanja them to eat, because you use their address, correct or not? So every time they receive one time, you buy one meal, 30, 40 ringgit, lost already lah. Congratulations lah. So this one also need money. You need a JB friend to help you. And second thing is the time. Because in Singapore, today you place the order, maybe 2 days later you can collect from the Singapore Center already. It's very quick. 2 days. But now, because in Malaysia, you need about 3 working days to receive in JB. And then in order to wait for your friends when she has time and then she remember, and when her luggage is enough space, when she's going to drive in, say another 3 days, okay, just to be positive, okay? So you take 6 days. Normally you need 2 days, now you take 6 days. What if your friends go jalan-jalan, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks? So all of your friends, all the sidelines, they are getting the product very soon, and then you need to wait for 3 days. 6 days, imagine this. And one more important thing. Number three, always concern of the quality. Why? Because if I'm in Singapore, I want to introduce, maybe say that Amy want to buy the products. I want to help her to save $7. So I send it to my friends. I don't know whether my friend is at home to collect. What if my friend is not at home to collect? What if the GDEX send it back to the office? Are you going to call your friend to go to the GDEX office to take back the order? You are going to be very paiseh. And then the quality, you don't know whether they put under the sunlight exposed for too long or not. And then when you go to the luggage, you go to the X-ray. One more thing. When you go to X-ray, when they send to you, another thing. So the quality is questionable because you don't know how your friend is going to handle, which is affecting how your downline is responding to the patches. So you need to trouble your friends, buy them the dinner, buy them the lunch. You need to wait 3 times longer and the questionable quality for the sake of 0.9% saving. Guys, how do you think? Do you think that it's really no point to get all the hassle? Those of you who think that this hassle worth it, you type 111. If you think, oh, this hassle worth it for 0.9%, 111. If you think that crazy, you type 222. Crazy lah, that 222. So even after factoring the 9%, it's still worth it to get to Singapore. Okay? And actually, when Singapore want to have this GST, right? So then I tell that time is Casey how, okay? So I say, Casey, if can, we try to set at 4.5. Because when you set at 4.5, then there will not be quarrel for Singapore and Malaysia. Because when we spend high, our commission also get higher, should be fine. So that there is no conflict with Singapore. So, but they do an average, so it's about 4.4, which is good also. Okay, so this is why it's a good time for those of you, for Malaysia bank partner, for example, for Malaysia bank partner, if you still have US dollars in your WISE that you don't know how to use it, Now I think Alavida finished already. Okay. So, and if you are going for Singapore or you have a Singapore downline or you have friends in Singapore, try to convince them to try the product so you can use US dollars in Singapore to purchase the product. So you don't need to suffer one time of exchange loss. Okay, but of course, you need to have someone in Singapore lah. If not, then it's okay. You just use your wise, convert the USD, go back to ringgit, and use the ringgit already. Okay, so for those of you who are thinking how to explain to your member what are the numbers, so this is the number I gave it to you. Yeah, you can buy from Singapore to save 0.9%. Huh? Why? Because in Malaysia, you need to pay shipping fee. Singapore, you don't need. Number two, now the US dollar is 4.1, but Malaysia mark at 4.4. And not to say this 0.9%, you need freight in JB. And the GDEC, sometimes they don't call you. They will put maybe they will just bring back to their office. So you need to trouble your friend to go to the office to collect, number one. And when you trouble your friend, you want to belanja, right? Do you think your belanja only 5, 10 ringgit? No, you're going to belanja 20, 30 ringgit. Belanja means treat. Give him a treat, okay? Number two, you need to wait longer because in Singapore, immediately the stock right from a protected logistic they selected by Lifeway right to Lifeway office. But now you want to go for Lifeway office, the GDEC, go to your friend's house. You don't know your friends take how long. Maybe you say 6 days. And then the quality is questionable. We don't know how your friend is going to store the products. So guys, you have the idea how to explain to your friends? If yes, dial 555. Do you have an idea how to explain to your friends? If yes, dial 555. Okay? Yeah. So this is for you guys to at least have the way to answer. Okay, have the way to answer. So today I meet up with one member. Okay, so one leader actually, and then she talk about the 25 US dollars annual membership fee. Okay, see whether can we waive the 25 US dollars or not. Okay, so we also have push to waive it, but I think it's not going to happen. So the 25 US dollar is going to be there. So this is how we're going to explain, okay? So the 25 US dollars is a FTC requirement, okay? Federal Trade, okay, Congress, let me see. Wait, USA, FTC, um, wait, I think Federal Trade Congress, wait, let me see. Okay, Federal Trade Commission, sorry. Federal Trade Commission. Oh my God, so much different. Not a single word, I'm right. Okay, Federal Trade Commission. Okay, Federal Trade Commission. Which means to say, this is not something that Lifeway wanted to do, but it's something that FTC wanted Lifeway to do. It's because we are growing so fast. We are growing, consider I think now it's 22, almost top 20 biggest direct selling company in USA already, or even in the world already. So because of this, we are under a more closely monitored by the government. So in order to make sure the company is doing right, we need to follow FTC. So in order to get this so-called of governance or approval or acknowledgement from FTC, we need to follow their guidelines. Okay. So this is why this $25 is to fulfill the requirement for Federal Trade Commission. Okay. In order for LifeWave continue to grow. So LifeWave actually don't need the $25 for what? Okay. You one patch, you buy 535, the patches, the manufacturing cost is not high. So the profit margin is already very high. LifeWave is not going to just earn this $25. How much can earn? 1 year for 25? What for? If LifeWave really so hungry for this 25 US dollars, right? LifeWave will increase price long time ago. But until now, for the past 21 years, LifeWave have never increased a single cent. Do you think that LifeWave is going to care about this 25? No. Like don't think that way, okay? LifeWave really want to make sure LifeWave is following the rule and regulation to protect the longevity of the company. So they adhere to Federal Trade Commission to get 25 US dollars. So what we are looking at right now, I don't know Lifeway is going to do something, but we do propose that Lifeway can prepare an appreciation card that every year for the people who pay the annual membership and all the milestone or Lifeway is here. So this 25 US dollars, we make people feel that it's a donation to a movement, a donation to a charity, which this company is doing, because we need the backup from FTC in order to continue to grow without all kind of unhealthy competition or stealing of intellectual property. This is why we need Federal Trade Commission, the fairness in trading. So this $25 give us a protection actually. For when all the brand partner pay this, Life got a better protection. So if Life is not going to do, very likely Life Changes organization is going to do this, we will make the member feel that this 25 US dollars that you pay is an obligation that we do fulfill Federal Trade Commission requirements so that we got a protection from the FTC against all kind of illegal poaching of intellectual property and also unfair competition. Okay, so just because of this 25 US dollars, you continue to allow Lifeway to thrive sustainably. So as an appreciation to you, so this is what you have done. Without your $25, without your renewal of the membership fee, whatever milestone that we achieve, either the Denmark, we're working with the royal family on the drones, with the Mike Tyson is using the product, we have in Bollywood movie star is using the product, we have the what do you call, we have the all the HQ newly open with all the collaboration with all the movie stars, and then we can invite Elton John to join us. So all these things will not be possible without your 25 US dollars. So guys, if you are someone, you heard my explanation and you receive this card, right? Do you feel that, oh my goodness, this is the best 25 US dollars I paid? Will you feel like this? If yes, type 555. If yes, type 555. So we don't want to talk about this is annual membership fee. We want to say that this is a response, is a duty for us to enjoy the to enjoy the consistency of LifeWave. So we decide to pay this. So we think this as a charity because LifeWave anyway use the money for all kind of working with the Red Cross, sending the drone to help with the hurricane. Okay, guys, how do you feel? When I say this way, do you feel that this is one of the best 25 US dollars that you have spent, and you also got a good way to explain to your member if yes, that 555. If yes, that 555. Okay, so okay, this is one more thing. And then second thing, the leader also bring out about the X2O water. Okay, so I have a good news to share with you. Okay, so the batch that I'm using right now is from China. Okay, so the assembly is from China, but the light infused unit is still manufactured in USA, and then they ship over and then they assembled. So, but Lightweight David being someone who are so demanding on the quality that David wasn't really satisfied with the performance of China. I think David want the thing exactly his way. So, and China is only fulfilled 95 or 97%. So David don't want. So David is moving the entire production plant facility back to USA already. Okay. So which means to say that maybe in the months to come, the X2O water machine that we have, it will be made in USA, 100% made in USA. Okay, so this is very good news because sometimes the consumer make which country it make a lot of difference to them. So for example, if you are buying Kangen water in ringgit, maybe say about 18,000 already. 18,000 ringgit. Okay, 18,000 ringgit. And this is from Japan, Kangen. Okay, and now you have a light infused water machines. It's 22,000 ringgit. Fully made and import in USA. So guys, which one would you choose? Huh? From Japan, fully import 18,000. USA, fully import 22,000. Which one would you choose? You will choose Japan one type 111. You will choose this one type 222. 111 or 222. We say Kangen, the alkaline water, and the light infused water. Which one would you guys choose? Okay. So then the next thing is Jipat Jinglong. The X2O water machines, we can only drink 1 glass a day. We still need 7 glass of water. So we still need other filter in order to fulfill this. So this is why people want to buy this because they want the 7 glass, not the light infused. They are not ready yet. So very good news is David said the next version of LifeWave X2O is going to have a toggle button. So you're going to have two output. If you click the light treatment, you are going to have a light infused water. If you turn off the light treatment, you are going to get the best quality water with the cleanest, free of forever chemical, free of heavy metal, free of microplastic. It's just the clean water as what water's supposed to be. So now, with this, do you think that there is no reason to think about other water filter? LifeWave is the way to go? If yes, that 999. If yes, that 999. Okay? So now we are working on the installment plan. Okay? So those of you who say that, now Malaysia already have ringgit already. Can we do installment? You can do installment. You can call to Maybank, public bank to call them for your purchase to turn into the installment plan. Go ahead, no problem. Just remember, when your member money back guarantee, there is a little bit mahuan because a little bit troublesome because you need to pay the penalty. Okay, you need to pay the penalty. Okay, but other than that, before the water machine come, for sure there's going to be installment already. Okay, exciting, right? So tomorrow, okay, on Friday, I have a few photos to show you. We have one brain partner whose husband, after drinking the water, the colon, the tumor cleared. And she did an experiment for Kangen water, tape water, and X2O water. For her own, I think she's quite a scientific person, so she want to know all these three kind of water, what are the difference in terms of the energetic level. Are you guys interested to know when you compare tap water, Kangen water, and X2O? How do they compare? How do they compare the energy structure inside? And it's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. Okay. If you want to know, you come from Friday. Okay. And tomorrow we have someone who recovering very well from nose cancer. Many people take many months, even years, to recover the sense of taste, but she take 1.5 months to recover the sense of taste. And many people maybe even waited more than 10 years after the radiotherapy. They have lost the salivary glands already. They couldn't secrete saliva. But after LifeWave 5.5 months, the saliva restore. People take 10 years not yet recover. He take 5.5 years, 5.5 months. Okay, so tomorrow it will be this case. So guys, I will pass the time to Chin Hua and Alfred. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Take care. Take care. Hey, Chin Hua and Alfred, I pass it to you. Okay. Okay. Wait. See, got any question? So will that move affect the pricing if it is manufactured in USA? Maybe not, because if you manufacture in China, come in there's a tariff, right? So now when you make in USA, then there's no tariff. So most likely, LifeWave will not increase the price. Okay, at least so far, what we never heard about need to increase the price. How much is the cartridge and how long it lasts? It will last about 6 month time. It will last about 6 month time. When is X2O coming to Singapore? Maybe 2027, maybe 2027. Okay, it will not be so soon, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully that it will launch in USA first. So then we'll see what are the way that we can bring in some first. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Chin Huai, effort for your Wednesday. I'll pass the time to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jinlong.